we'll make sure he knows. Okay. So, all right, let's move on to where are we at here? Police in Ohio shooting dogs. What's going on? I shot a dog once.
Yeah, she lives right here.
Got in trouble too. Family got mad at me that I didn't need to shoot the dog. Well, I didn't get in trouble. But...
Was it just running around or something? All right.
Did you see any other dogs out here?
Hopefully not. Are there?
Well, the lady down the
Nope. We're done. We're done.
Get back. Let go of the dog. Let go of it. Get back. Get back. Get back.
Kevin, come here. Come here. Kevin, come here. Kevin, come here.
All right. What's the criticism? The dog he shot was the wild dog?
Yeah, right. The dog attacking the woman and her pet.
Okay. Okay. So we have a dog that is off leash, and she called the cops because, and I'm just watching this that's the first time I watched this. She called the cops because this other dog was roaming around, right?
Correct.
And so this dog is killing the other dog at this point.
Yeah.
The way she was screaming. And I mean, the white dog is on a leash. She's holding on the leash. The other dog is attacking that dog. What do they want the cop to do? Go there and break up with his hands?
Yeah, I know. I've been on dog attack calls, and they're very traumatic, and they're very dangerous because you don't know, you don't want your round to go through the dog and hit a rock and then ricochet and kill somebody. It's shooting is it's a very dangerous thing to do.
Yeah, no, but in this point, he's use deadly force to save another animal. I mean, that's an issue. I don't know,
Well, I think the dog was attacking the woman also.
Well, because she's holding on to the leash.
Yeah.
Right. Here I am. Am I defending the other dog? Oh my God. No, but I think it's a good shoot. I don't have a problem with it. The dog is loose, running around. She is obeying the law with her dog on the leash. And obviously this other dog's a menace, to what's going on. Tony's like, did you guys get the raccoon with a meth pipe? Do you know what that means? I have no idea what that means.
No, I have no idea what that means.
I think Tony and Scott are chatting back and forth. I have no idea.
I had a case, Mark, where a pit bull had attacked a little boy at a birthday party, and the fire department got there before I did, and somehow the fire department had gotten a ladder and had pinned the pit bull down, and the pit bull was just screaming and trying to get loose, and we're trying to take care of the little boy who had been mangled by the pit bull, and get the ambulance people, the paramedics, to take care of the little boy. It was very confusing, very chaotic, and my sergeant's yelling at me, shoot the dog, and I was carrying a 41 mag at the time, and I was just really concerned about my round going through the dog and hitting a rock, maybe underneath the unseen rock under the ground, under the dirt, and then hitting somebody innocent, another officer or a firefighter or paramedic or somebody. They're very dangerous.
I shot a pit bull on duty, and the first round hit the sidewalk and ricocheted somewhere. The second round hit the dog. But that was the issue. San Jose PD actually came to that scene because it was happening in the city of San Jose when I was with the CHP. But I'll never forget it. You go that sidewalk to this day outside the shopping center off of Blossom Hill. You can still see the little mark. I walk by and you can see the little mark in the sidewalk from my bullet. But yeah, I mean, it's, you just don't know. Again, you don't know where your round's going. But at the time, the dog was attacking my partner and had gotten loose from a suspect we were trying to arrest.
You know, one of my good friends, San Jose police officer, was trying to do an attempt to contact on a vehicle he had found to see if it was an unreported stolen car. So he'd gone to the registered owner's address and was walking up to the front door, and the pit bull just crashed through the screen door and went straight for my buddy, and he just drew and hit. He said he hit the dog right between the eyes, and the dog just shook his head and ran back into the house.
Yeah, and to be fair, that pit bull, I was petting that dog 2 weeks earlier because we were looking for that guy for several weeks.
Oh wow!
And that pit bull was the family dog. And then 2 weeks later, this guy was hiding out. He was a wanted parolee at large, had 211 priors. He was on the run with the CHP had chased him. He's on the run. And so he had gone back to that family who allowed him to take the dog, and now he's hiding it. So we went to grab him, and we scared him, and he let the dog loose or dropped he had the dog on a chain like this big. The links are that big.
Oh wow!
So the dog was very intimidating, and the dog, was protecting his owner, but went after my partner, and I shot the dog out in response to that. But so about the raccoon with a meth pipe, Eastside Tony says, lady got pulled over having a raccoon. She had a permit for the raccoon and was free to go, but the raccoon pulled out a meth pipe. Womp womp. She didn't have a permit for that. I'm gonna have to pre-read Tony's stuff because I read that live. I didn't know where that was going, man. I was a little worried I was gonna get looped into something there. All right, cool. Well, send us a link, or we'll Google that one. I'll do it before we get off here. We'll try to do it. Okay, let's go over to Scottsdale, and